Hey, somebody get out on the track real quick so I can test the stream parameters.
I'm out here.
Hey, John, you're not going to be racing, right? You're just going to be kind of broadcasting and watching and that kind of thing?
Yeah, because if I race, it'll just be through my perspective. So I'm gonna just watch it so I can run the cameras.
Okay. So I've never hosted a race. Can you tell me how, or can I make you an admin just so you can clear stuff for people and, you know, do that kind of stuff if needed? Because I don't know what I'm doing as far as that goes.
Yeah, we don't usually do that in the leagues that I run. We let the server do it. I guess you could give me admin powers, so like if you want me to clear black flags for people or something, but that's up to you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm fine letting the server do it. And I know there's not going to be full course cautions and wave runs and all that, but I'll give it to you. Just tell me how, and then that way, if you know there's a situation where we need it, you can then do that. You know.
Might need a black flag someone.
Yeah, if you right click on my name, it should give you the option.
Black check, anybody hear me?
I'm clear.
Yep, hey Dylan.
Be patient with me, I'm still figuring this out, so I might look like a fool by the end of the night, but I'll have fun doing it.
And I know the setup is garbage, guys. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to make it the same as everybody. And I don't build setup, so we're just running baseline. So.
I like it.
These are a little harder to set up than a cart.
Yeah, it's mainly about tire pressures with this car. Trying to black flag Miguel for that.
You might want to hold on to a couple. Ha.
Interesting, I don't have the admin rules. I thought I used to be able to black flag people just in practice. I don't know. I guess they know that I mess with people and do it anyway. Do it without cause. So.
Do we have unlimited off tracks, or will we get kicked in the race? Chuck, do you know?
I think we've got them limited. Let me see. Incident count penalties. Yeah, there's no penalties for that. And then there's no limit on like fast repairs and stuff like that. So.
Okay, great.
And just because I'm running this doesn't mean I want to be a race director at NTK. Just so you.
Come on, man. Sure you do.
Now, how is it that I have the camera set to go to most exciting and it just put me on Chris Williams exiting the pits?
I mean, that'll be exciting. I don't know if he'll make a full lap.
It's Chris Williams, man. Come on.
Word.
Now, Jeff Elder will be exciting. That's one to watch.
Is he coming?
He just logged in.
We'll be able to tell pretty quick whether it's him or Ava.
I think it's going to be the latter. There you go. There's the most exciting.
Yeah, it got bored with you and switched it over to Jonathan Jensen and Sandy Skinner.
I lost it coming down the hill through the big sweeper. I just needed somebody to chase. Hold on to it, Chucky.
Oh, look at these two dicing it up.
I'm just here to have,
Oh my
you know,
God.
something to pass.
Whoa.
Did they change that corner?
I set it up to run the classic one, not the one with the chicane.
But yeah, Chris, they recently did a rescan of this track, so some of it's a little different.
That makes sense.
Oh, somebody bit the dust.
Is this fixed setup?
Should be.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Woo! Man, I just bit that oversteer on that hill. Man, how many times is that stupid uphill gonna get me?
A bunch.
It killed me like 4 times already.
Yeah, you got to lift off the throttle a little bit right at the crest. Gee, why would you be saying that? Go Dylan. Yeah, so John, take a look at the lineup in this one. So you have Josiah Tracy, Miguel Meyer, Andy Miller, of course, Chuck Jensen. But I'll show you where you're going to see the guys who are actually going to be really fast in here. Loomis can be, but Loomis in the sim is pretty dangerous. I don't know, we'll see. But Connor Wagner and Austin Wilkins are both fast in the sim. We're missing Jake French, but if he joins in here, Jake French will undoubtedly win, because in the MX-5, that's all he ever races in iRacing. He is devastating in the MX-5. He has like 800 wins or something like that. No, I'm not going to be racing. I can't stream I can stream if I race, but it'll be out of my cockpit at that point. I can't stream like this. So I'd have to have a second iRacing account and stream it from a different computer, and I just have never felt like I wanted to pay for a second iRacing account for that. So instead, I will be spectating. Don't really care much about running this car track combo anyway. I haven't driven this car in 5 years. and my pedals and all my wheel settings are all designed for the GTE car and the HPD. So like when I was right in here earlier, I pushed the brake and it wouldn't stop because
Sorry, Lewis. I thought you were installing me there.
my brake is set to only activate a little bit when I push on it. In this car, you need to stand on the brake to get it to stop. There's Loomis in the Fruit Loops colored car. And we'll see if Chuck
The
turned
man,
on.
the myth, the legend, Connor Wagner is in here.
See if Loomis turned on. So is Austin Wilkins and Jacob Loomis. But they'll all be fighting for second if Jake French enters, because nobody can beat him in the MX-5 in here.
I don't know about that. This car is a little different than I drove it last time.
Yeah, the car feels way looser than it did. I haven't driven this car in a long time.
Yeah, you can't have any brake pressure, like, into the corner at all.
New tire model. Let me look at something real quick.
Yeah, you can't even think about trail braking this thing at all.
I'm seeing some glowing rear brake rotors out there, so somebody is.
Is there damage?
Well, yeah.
These cars are tanks then.
And Josiah in first place in practice so far. So let's see, at 58.9, that's about what he was running earlier. He ran pretty good into the 58s. Who's that? He's bumping somebody there. Oh, David Morton. No bump drafting in a Mazda. Not mentioning any names, but his initials are Josiah Tracy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let's just rewind. Let's see here. Let's look at it from chopper view.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tire either, Miguel.
Oh, oh, there's another hit. Oh, and a third bump. Oh, I need to.
Come on, Jaden, what are you doing?
I need to draw out more cars. That's why they keep disappearing. There we go. Draw all cars. Done. There we go. Man, Josiah, did David steal your lunch money or something? Oh, don't worry, I'm replaying it.
Send it.
We gotta watch Josiah. I'm gonna have to get.
David, is that little Alex driving?
Let's see here. Why isn't my black flag working? I don't want to disqualify him from the race. Although that would be funny.
What's up, Miguel?
Follow Barry Peel and Luis Valdez for a second. Oh, Barry just went around him. Got a couple new camera options here that I haven't seen before.
All right.
Oh. Let's go look and see that again. Alright, is Loomis right behind him? Let's see if Loomis helped him here, because they're pretty close. Yeah, Loomis bumped him coming off the rise. But he didn't have anything to do with that. It's easy to bump him coming off that rise too, because if they lose traction right in front of you. If they lose traction right in front of you and you're right behind them, it's almost impossible to avoid bumping them in the back. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Go back to live.
Oh, I got stuck around right with you, Andy.
No!
Alright, so now it's focusing on Chris
Sorry,
Williams,
Miguel.
who just spun out Miguel. Oh, don't worry, he'll pay you back. It's funny, it's the camera switched to y'all right as that happened. Oh.
I didn't think I hooked him, but apparently I caught just a little bit of his bumper.
Back on Chris again. Who's that behind him? Connor Wagner.
That's him, Chris. He's a dirty driver.
So we'll watch this for just a moment or two.
Almost as bad as the guy that started this deal.
Here we go.
No kidding.
Is Connor going to try to make the pass? He is. He's a little earlier on the brakes, but he's got the
Come
tighter
on, Connor,
line.
when I see you go past me, I would expect to see your helmet sticking out the top of the cage.
Yeah, as tall as he is. And Luis Valdez, Matthew Westfall, Miguel Mayer, Mike Eddles, Barry Peel, Zane Goff,
Dude, it got me again, and I totally lifted at the top, like, before I got to the hill.
It's Austin Wilkins and Matt Graybill got into each other there.
I truly suck at this.
I will say the car is much more difficult to drive than it used to be, it seems.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you've got to get about 3 laps into it before it starts to settle down and feel like it used to feel.
I don't know who comes up with these updates, but this feels nothing like the real life car.
Damn, Riley Dickinson with the full send.
That I do not know, Jacob. I'm not on the Discord.
Man, I don't know how you guys do it. I'm driving my brains out, and you guys pass me like I'm standing still.
Oh, is that you, Michael?
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
You're doing all right.
Damn it! Sorry, Austin.
Put back on most exciting. Let it cycle through drivers as it sees fit.
Good fun.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Your son just texted me and asked if I completely wipe you out on the start for $20, but I basically just said, like, you won't be anywhere near me.
That's fine. He can keep talking and he can keep talking, whatever.
I'm gonna drive to your house and unplug your SIM right now.
That'd be a great idea, because I am sucking today.
Who's in number 13?
Riley Dickinson.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he grew up driving at NTK and PKC and all that.
Never heard of the guy before. I wonder if he knows Barry Pill.
Thought everybody knew Barry Peel.
Just kidding.
Loomis, get the fuck out of the way!
Dude, I'm going for a hot lap. Chill out, man.
behind me, Chuck.
Is there no fast repairs?
Yeah, there should be fast repairs in the race.
I'm stuck here sitting in the pits for repairs.
Oh, just do a reset now. But yeah, in the race there will be fast repairs.
I am so baffled.
This takes a buttload of practice in these cars.
I literally hit the gas at the same time as the car in front of me. I could hear it accelerate at the same time. Just walked away. I was like, huh, okay.
Thanks for that.
In the last two corners, you guys shifting to third?
Nope.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Sorry about that, Dylan. It's pushed out.
You're good. I just like that fender anyway.
Nice day, Dylan.
All I was thinking is, don't let this thing cross the track or truck's dying with me.
an hour of practice games. I think qualifying will start about 7.
So we're going to set up one of these races for every day. We're going to be locked down for a while.
Sounds fine to me. Who's paying?
Like 10 cents or some shit per hour, right?
How much does it even cost to host a race like this? A couple bucks?
38 cents an hour.
This race cost me $1.
I've got like a lot of money on iRacing, so if anybody wants a few sessions, just let me know. I can
$1. Yeah, my budget's kind of tight right now. I may have to get a Venmo for that 38 cents.
doubt that one.
Hunter Blue Bolt Stein.
Just how you digging over there for that lap time?
Not at all, as I crashed into the wall.
Man, you got to put your hand up before you come back on track.
Direct drive low is dangerous.
Does it help to duck your head down the straightaways and move?
Okay, I know this has been said like 30 times, but I was not paying attention.
Question is, who's actually driving using the stick shift and the clutch?
Wait, you can do it without that?
I love it with clutch.
Yeah, I'm using clutch and shift. Maybe that's my damn problem.
It's actually faster on iRacing to use the clutch and shifting. Don't use the auto blip. That's what I'm doing. It's a lot easier and I like it more.
That was cool. Which Nagel's driving?
How long is the race?
25 laps or 30 minutes.
Copy, thank you.
Yeah. Say it again.
So how do you change it to not have to use the clutch?
Go to the options screen, and on the first page, there's a thing about clutch there. Sorry, I just T-boned you and killed you there, Mike. I expected you to be gone by the time I got there.
Alex Stanfield's a weapon.
Well, didn't help.
Well, go ahead, Jacob.
Oh, man. Sure like you were aiming for me there for a second, Loomis. Just saying.
Yeah, I turned in a little late for you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's see what happens. Qualifying. How long is qualifying? 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
That was rude.
Come on, Alex. Keep it on the track, buddy.
All right, qualifying. So let's look at the practice results first. Loomis ended up first, Austin Osborne second. Josiah Tracy, I wish he would message iRacing to change that name so we know who it is for sure. So far, Jaden Conwright leads Connor Wagner and Chris Summers. Yeah, mass qualifying. We get a lot of stack ups going on. So far, yeah, Connor and Andy separated by 4,000th of a second. But those times are going to drop.
What was that for, Alex?
Follow Dylan for a lap. Right now, Dylan is qualified in 8th place. Let's see here. 1 minute, 0.4. He's going to have to bring that down quite a bit. Loomis is at a 59.0. Connor and Andy still at 59.1. Too much of the curb. There's Chuck.
Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag.
Blue flag, I guess.
I don't know. Should I mute him to where he can't talk in the session? So right here, disable chat for driver. Right there. I think that'd be funny. See as he's coming down the start-finish line now. See what he turns in on this lap. Yep, he had an off track somewhere in there. .59.4, not the lap he needed. We'll follow him for this whole lap here, see if he can get something in. That's the interesting thing with a fixed setup. Everybody's starting with a full tank, so the more laps you get in, the faster you're going to be at the end. For one, you have a couple things going against you. The tires, oh, he just ran right into the back of them. It takes a couple of laps.
Matt
for these
Grable
tires
just
to
got
come
killed.
in. Takes several laps for these tires to come in, and then you have the fuel burn. So the more laps you run, the lighter the car gets. That's why I really just don't like fixed setup racing in here. See what Chuck can do.
Thank you, Westfall.
Yeah, that's going to hurt his lap. And it's the final lap anyway. So it's like Loomis is going to get the pole, because there's no way Josiah has enough laps on these tires and that
How
fuel
long
tank.
is the grid?
Blue flag. Blue flag. Thanks, mate. 3/10 up.
Nope, went wide. So that is how we are going to start right there. Jacob Loomis on the pole. Candace Tracy starting outside the pole. I'm sure Josiah's proud of his mom for qualifying in second place. Connor Wagner in third. Andy Miller in fourth. Riley Dickinson, Miguel Meyer.
I truly don't know how some of you guys do it, man. It's amazing.
Let's see, where's Michael Eddles?
All right, fellas. Good luck. Let's be nice.
Yeah, let's hold back on the yellow and blue flag too in the race because it's observational only.
Yeah, just be mindful in your mirrors and just hold your line.
Yeah, exactly. You guys that are at the back, y'all, on this track, you're going to start getting lapped in about 6 laps from the front guys. So don't make any unpredictable moves like trying to dive out of their way, especially not in braking zones. Just stay on the outside of the braking zone a little longer and let them get by you. A simple lift on the straightaway will help, but whatever you do, don't try to dive in and get out of their way because they're probably already picked their line they're going for.
Chris, blue flag, move, move.
Blue flag doesn't mean park it at the apex.
And we're going standing start here. This is going to be fun.
Well, good luck, everybody. This is going to be an awesome inaugural.
Focus on leader.
Thanks for the host.
Yeah, thanks, Chuck. Fun.
Yeah, thank you. Let's do it again soon.
Focus on crashes.
Did anyone see if my wheels are straight?
Man, I got little Landon Skinner here, Alex Stanfield right in front of me. This could get interesting.
Chris, you look cute tonight.
Jacob's pretty consistent from practice to
Thank
qualifying.
you. I feel pretty.
So is Josiah.
Chris, your paint job reminds me of
everybody was.
Herbie.
So that's pretty much what these three run right there. That's their fast laps, which will mean nothing once this flag drops, because that car right there, that is Miguel Meyer.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
He is going to make up a couple of positions right off the start. So let's watch this from blimp view on the start. So there's Jacob, Josiah, Connor.
Green flag, green flag.
There they go. There's Miguel. He's going to make up a couple spots here. Well, Josiah had a horrible start. Or maybe not. Oh, somebody blew their engine already.
Fantastic. I need a tow already.
And Andy Miller has already blown his engine.
That was not second gear.
Oh my God. Well, I'm done.
So Jacob Loomis still holding on to the lead. Josiah got the good start. It was Andy Miller that looked like he had fallen. Oh, a little
Trying to make it to the pit.
activity back there.
God damn it! Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, man, somebody was slow right in front of us. I had to go to the grass. Once I was on the grass, I was done.
Oh, Jaden Conwright just well, somebody just went all Dale Earnhardt on Connor Wagner.
Up again.
Let's take a look at that again. We'll look at that from the chopper view. What happened to Connor here? So he's got the inside line a little bit. Nope, he bumped him. And then he came back and bumped him back. It's a little rough for sports car racing. So Josiah's still chasing Jacob Loomis at the front. Jacob's pulled out just a slight lead on him. A few tenths there. Half second at the line last time by. So Josiah's doing his part to keep him honest. Jacob has a little bit of a lead there. Riley Dickinson in third place. Miguel Mir is definitely going to try to take Jaden's spot there. Oh, Jaden saves it. they got together. Let's take a look at that again. Okay, so that's what happened right there coming out of the final turn. Jaden got out on the grass, so that slowed him down a little bit, which is going to get Miguel close enough to go for the braking maneuver.
Thanks.
Now, my advice to Jaden would be to commit to that defensive line or don't do it. Running down the middle like that, that just invited Miguel to come in there, and he had no chance at making the pass. So Jaden, Riley, and Miguel, all three stacked up right here. This is going to get interesting. Connor, who's a lap down now. They always got to play the traffic. And there's Chuck. Chuck's just like off-roading. What are you doing, Chuck?
Come on, Xander.
I think Chuck thinks he has treaded tires.
I don't have the treaded tires. I'm doing good, John.
Nah, I was just watching you work your way through all that mess back there. There's Miguel. Okay, that's Matt Graybill. There's Jonathan Jensen. Chuck Jensen. 6th place. Miguel in 5th. Jaden's in 3rd. Riley's in 4th still. This is the battle right here. We'll check on Josiah and Jacob, see if we're still maintaining the status quo up here, and we are. Jacob's about a 1/10 of a second faster each lap, and he's pretty much sticking to that. Jacob, you just let me know when you're ready to give another shot at me in the HPD or the GTE cars. Jaden. Oh, and they got into Connor again. Connor can't get out of the way of anybody at this point. So Riley's still going in 4th. That should have given. Oh, he's going to be in 3rd now. Miguel's going to be in 4th. Jaden's now back to 5th. So he's still going. And Chuck is steadily moving up. So stay steady, Chuck. The way these guys are going, you'll get a podium. Because they can't seem to not hit lapped cars. So Jacob now is up a little over a second lead over Josiah. Or Josiah's mom, Candace. Josiah's had plenty of time to message iRacing, get him to change that name. So I'm gonna use Candace the rest of the time until he does it. There's Jacob and his acid trip car. Yeah, so we have 22 cars are on the track right now. I think Josiah, you know, it's going to see what's going to really be the difference makers when they do catch that first big cluster of cars that are moving quick enough to where they can't just clear them as they get to them. When they start lapping the mid-pack. When they start lapping these guys right here, this is when you'll see, because I have a feeling that, you know, this jerk right here is not just going to get out of the way. Nah, Chris probably will give way. What Josiah needs is for them to catch a group that's battling for position, because if they're battling for position, they can't just, you know, let the leaders go. And that'll be something that brings him back in touch with Loomis. In the meantime, he just has to, you know, play damage control as much as he can and try to put his finger in the dam so it doesn't leak too much. Because if he drops out and gets, you know, 3-4 seconds behind, it's going to be really hard to make that up even with traffic. But if he stays where he's at, you know, about 0.8 to 1.1 is the biggest gap I've seen. If he can stay right there, he should be good. And with this new tire model too, the other issue is tire wear, and Loomis may be driving way too aggressive on those front tires, and if he is, he'll fall off. And that'll allow Josiah to catch up with him, because I think Josiah knows this tire model a little bit better. I think he spent a lot more time on it. And that's one thing I've learned about it in the 10 minutes I've spent with it, is you can't overdrive it. You'll eat these tires up quick, and you will fall off the pace, and that appears to be happening already. So Loomis has some invalid laps here too. He has a lot of incidents. If we'd have had the incident limit in, well, so does Josiah. These guys are getting a lot of off tracks. Let's check back here with Riley and Miguel. Miguel's closed that gap back up a little bit. There's Chuck running in 5th. Jaden holding on to 6. We'll go back through the...
I'll go by on the left, down the straightaway.
We'll go back to the order here. Matt Westfall. And Sandy Skinner.
Fly by Maverick.
Note the rear brakes heating up there.
Clear to buzz the tower.
There's Chris Williams. His car has a little bit of loving on it. Somebody's loved the side of his car. They wanted a closer look. Zane Goff. Good shot of Zane coming through the final turn, leaning on those outside tires. And Matt Graybill. Michael Chappell in 15th. And Jaden Conwright's having more trouble. Started off good, but got mixed up. He and Connor Wagner got together a few too many times. I think now he's probably has some suspension issues, as much as they've banged around. Meanwhile, the battle at the front, we'll go back to that. Jacob Loomis now has been caught by Candace Tracy. She is driving the wheels off that car. Who's the next? Oh, that's right. Andy blew his engine. Who's the? Let's see who the next lap car will be. Oh, there's Jaden and Matt Graybill. So the leader's gonna be coming up on y'all pretty quick. This is gonna get interesting. So Josiah is visibly smoother through those fast corners, whereas Jacob is rolling onto the outside of his tires quite a bit, and that may be where his speed has dropped off, where Josiah's hasn't. Jacob's been much more aggressive.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Let's see how Matt Graybill handles this. He's going to go offline. Let's see if Josiah can get through. He
Come on,
did.
Dan. You're a lap down, dude.
And Michael Chappell will be next. Let's see where. So Riley and Miguel now are battling as well, so we're going to watch this one for a second. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Miguel's going to pass Riley here pretty fast. He does not wait. I've raced with him enough in iRacing to know that Miguel will go ahead and make that pass. Oh, someone just blew their engine, hit the wall. Matt Westphal. Come on, Riley, hold him off. Nope, Riley's going to have him for another lap. Miguel's going to make a move into turn one here, I bet. Nope, Riley. All right. And Miguel goes wide. Let's check back in on the leaders. They're still tied together as well. Yeah, Jacob's attacking turn one. Riley and Miguel found themselves side by side again. Jacob Loomis is leading right now, Alex. Well, let's see, something just happened up there. Loomis is trying to get around Michael Chappell.
Nice. Great, thanks.
Sorry about that, Jacob. My car's being a retard.
No, dude, you're good. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Chuck, you want me to use some black flag powers?
Dude, I know. You like nailed me like 4 times on the exit of the last corner. I don't know why. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, this is the lead battle right here between Josiah and Cool heads, cool heads. That's Josiah and
Bump.
Michael Chappell.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, John, I trust. You can do whatever you want as far as blacks go. I mean, I kind of listened to you in the background and driving, so I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah, so if you can hear me, I'll just talk through here. Yeah, Michael Chappell
He ain't letting me
is
die.
really aggressively racing.
Review the number 26 post-race. Oh, I was kidding.
I got him.
I'll just throw a black flag on him. If he doesn't serve it, he'll,
Dude, Jaden, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Well, the big thing that I got him for, and we'll go back and I'll show you,
Jaden, come on, man.
was this lap right here.
Totally inside of you, and you turn in on me.
So the leaders are coming through.
Matt, I'm coming inside here.
So clearly the leader has position on him, but he pinches him down right there. He's going to come down and get him again. But then watch the block move that he puts on Josiah. Right there. He hit Josiah, knocked Josiah off the track, and then runs a low line on him. And there's no reason for that when you're a lap down. I mean, I'm all for being aggressive or whatever, but not in that situation. So let's see where we are now with the leaders. Okay, so
Man, these tires go quick.
now we got to go back to Riley and Miguel.
God, no joke.
We need some blues on this thing.
So Riley has got a little gap on Miguel too now.
My car is just plowing.
Yeah, the understeer starts okay, and then
thank you, Greg.
it gets worse every lap. Like after lap 15, I'm like full locking every corner, trailing the brake in.
Well, then it's a learning moment, and it's better to learn in here than it is on the real track. So I got to say, I was thinking Riley was going to fall victim to Miguel quite a while back there, but that has not been the case. And that is Drew Chappell. It's just a learning experience, Mr. Chappell. Let's see if he's out of the pits yet. No, he disconnected. Never mind. Let's say just you know, when the leaders are coming through and they're battling, there's no reason to battle and block and then bump the leaders. As they deal with traffic, you know, they've also got to deal with each other. And like I said at the beginning, by no means do you jump out of the way, but once they're on side of you, a nice little friendly lift of the throttle to let them clear you causes you really no time lost. You lose a couple tenths of a second at most, which in the grand scheme of things isn't much. And then you fall back in behind them and you let them go on. They keep battling. Next up, Jaden. I feel bad for his race ever since they got tangled up early on. He is pretty quick. He was running really well. But early mix up with Connor Wagner, and his car hadn't been the same ever since. And I think now, you know, so earlier Josiah had better tire situation going than Jacob, but once they got close and got into all that traffic,
pushing so bad.
I think there it is. He just even said what I was going to say. I think Josiah will use up his front tires.
Yeah, you just gotta be more patient when it starts doing that.
Josiah used up his front tires in traffic because he had the tire advantage there for a little while. Andy's still in the pits. Let's check on Riley and Miguel. Oh, there. Miguel's caught him again. Too tight of a line there. Come on, Miguel. Get up there showing what the old man can do. So Riley's shown a...
Good race.
Oh, is this the end? We already...
Yeah, good race.
Oh, damn, I thought we had 30 minutes. Oh, 25 laps. Yeah. Riley's going to hold off Miguel at the finish line.
Good job, Linus. You too, Josiah.
Thanks, man. I overdrove the first half so hard and had no tires at the end, like, at all. I think my front tires are 300 degrees right now.
Yeah, so I was watching and noting that you were hitting a couple of the corners way more aggressively than Josiah was, and then Josiah started reeling you back in because his front tires weren't overheated. It was once y'all got mixed up in traffic again that Josiah started overrunning his front tires, and that was the difference at the end.
Thanks for the host, man. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was cool. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll have to do it again since we can't actually race now. So, hey, John, thanks for announcing and hosting, or not hosting, but announcing and taking care of the flat flags and just kind of managing all that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun. Where are we going next?
How about Daytona in some GTE cars so I can win?
Bring it.
I'd say the HPD, but we all know that wouldn't be fair at all.
So it's even.
I said I would say you should do the HPD, but we all know that wouldn't be fair. Right, Jacob?
Yeah, I'd dust you, man. It'd be bad.
I'm old, man.
I'm joking.
Or Porsche Cup would be fun. I haven't driven that car yet, but I'd get it for that reason. Jacob did.
Jacob who?
Loomis.
Oh.
I'd be down for that, or the F3 car, too. Any of them.
I dig S3. I can race that.
Yeah, I think any of the small Formula cars would be good. Or another free car, it'd be a big change up from this one, would be the Cadillac. Drive that big tank around.
That thing is wild.
We should do that at Detroit.
Or what's the other free track? Not Lime Rock, but the other one that runs the MX-5. They basically alternate the tracks. What's the other one?
Summit Point or Laguna?
No, Summit Point. Summit Point in the Cadillac is a blast.
Yeah, that is fun. Hey, Chris, are you still on?
All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry for my streaming skills. I don't have... use of a lot of different cameras. I just have the
He didn't
iRacing
leave.
programmed ones in there. So, but hopefully y'all got to see a little bit of everything. But we had 2 battles for first and second and third and fourth that I wanted to kind of focus on because they were so close. Everybody else was kind of spread out. But I'll hopefully the next one I'll be able to do a better job of that, getting them sorted out. Maybe I'll just leave it on most exciting. But every time I put it on most exciting, it would switch to a car that was by itself. So it's kind of hard to stick with that. But all right, I'll see y'all in the next one.